Hey everybody, you see the title. We're talking about Fred Kerley today. Yeah, I think there's something that needs to be recognized here, and he's Fred Kerley. And I don't think I gave him enough dues when I was covering the results earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm recording this video so that we can go over him. Man, this dude's been showing up at these world championships since 2017. I think we got to put some respect on his name. I mean, he's been showing up. Remember how I said there hasn't been a consistent 100-meter champion? Either like you won, then you lost, and you won, or you won back to back. There hasn't been one of those since the last time Usain Bolt won in 2016. I mean, that's how far you're going back. 2017 until just this year with no allows. But we're talking about Fred Kerley here. He's shown up multiple times in the 100 and the 400. So we're going to go over here. I don't think they updated the page yet, but as you can see, 3 times world champion, Olympic Games silver medalist. Now he's got a bronze under his belt. Diamond League final winner 2 times. And then he's got a world championships silver medal. Now, I thought he had a bronze too in that 400. So I don't think that's all the stats there. So we're about to go over that right now. Here's the honors right here. Let's go over this right now. So we're going to go over his older stats, and then we're going to work our way up. As you can see, back in 2018, he won the 400 meters in the Diamond League final. So he was the Diamond League champion. Okay. Remember, that's his own sports league, similar to how the NBA, NHL, English Premier League, all of those are their own leagues. Yes, it might be the sport of athletics. It might be run by World Athletics, but that is its own separate league. We got to get that straight. Sometimes they don't do very well of differentiating. They do call it the Diamond League and everything, but you hear the same announcers and all of that. So maybe people get some things confused with the Continental Tour and other regular track meets. No, Diamond League is only a limited amount of them. So that's very big. 2018. Then 2021, he won the Diamond League 100-meter final, obviously after finishing silver at the Olympics. Now, if we were to go back down to 2016, he was at the NACAC U23 championships, and World Athletics and stuff was still getting it straight. They kept changing it. World Youth, U18s, U20s, U21, U23. They couldn't make up their mind with all of these championships, but he did wind up winning on the 4x4 relay back in 2016, the NACAC. Okay. So that would be the North American Caribbean. Dang, I forgot. It's the y'all got to go there. I'm not even gonna look up that acronym there. But here's all the honors here. All the times he's won. Look at all these times he's won in the 400, even from 2018, 2019 at the Diamond Leagues, 200, 100s, 2021, 2023, all of that stuff. Good. But let's go back up here. In 2017, he made his first appearance at the World Championships. He made the final, and he finished 7th. And that was at the London World Championships in 2017. He finished 7th with a 45.23, as we can see right here. Then he followed that up with a bronze. That's why I said I think they just forgot to mention it there, or maybe it's just so much for a highlight. He got a bronze in 2019. So he came back 2 years later, more prepared, came by and said 400-meter dash open. I got a 44.17. So he came in. That ain't no slouch time at all either, especially back in 2019. They weren't having all them super shoes and super tracks that everybody's talking about now. So that time was meaning even more at that time. Then 2017, 4x400 meter relay. After he finished 7th, he came by, and I remember he was the anchor leg. He kind of got walked out, like low key. That's why I kind of had lost. I was like, I don't know. I don't trust this guy being consistent. And I've kind of had that over him. But it's like, man, that's 2017. This is Fred Kerley now. So it's kind of hard for me to, get that away from him. But he did get walked down. I believe the 400-meter champ was the guy that was the one that walked him down. So to be fair, even though I think he did run like a 45 something, he wasn't the slowest leg either. They got silver in the 4x4. So that was the silver right there. But 2 years later, they came by. Team USA won, as he was a part of that relay. and they won the gold in a 4x4. Then he switched it up. He said, look, I'm going to start running the 100. Let me do some of this. Obviously, he talked about it wasn't part of his contract. He's not getting bonuses and everything like that and whatnot. But he finished silver. And he was claiming, hey, I could have won that if I knew things there. But hey, coulda, woulda, shoulda. He got silver, 9.84 seconds at the Tokyo COVID's Games. All right, the Tokyo Olympics. Now, coming back to 2022, he upgraded that silver to a world championship title. Okay, so he became the world's fastest man, 9.86. Obviously, he ran faster that year later on, but the world's fastest man is a title that you get just like calling somebody like Sebastian Coe, you know, the 800-meter phenom world record holder, but he won the Olympic gold in the 1500 because he couldn't get it against his rival. So, I mean, he is called Lord Sebastian Coe. That's a title. So, same thing with world's fastest man. I don't even see why I got to explain it. I don't think I do. I'm doing a little bit too much service to the trolls. So anyway, never feed the trolls. 9.86. All right. That was fantastic. He came there. He got his just dues. This is why I say this man is showing up. Because you know why? He has longevity here. What other people are you really seeing? Everybody, I want to challenge y'all here. Just think on the top of your head without having to do any research. Who else is consistently showing up getting any medal in the 100 like that? Now, if we take out Noah Lyles, because he's the 2 times he showed up in the 100-meter final and everything, he's now gotten medals. But think about somebody else that has shown up. When they show up on this track, they're coming here and getting medals when he qualifies for this. This kind of reminds me of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. She shows up at a game, she gets a medal, exception of this time because of the circumstances. It's kind of similar to 2011 with those circumstances there being banned because they with her braces and stuff, and they said some substance, whatever. But think about this. He shows up, he got a medal, he got a silver in 2021. 2022, he shows up, he gets a gold. 2024, 2023, he wasn't all the way there, so he really wasn't qualifying for much. He was just out of shapes. 2023 was a rough year for him, but he still got a gold for the 4x100 meter relay, so that was good. But then 2024, so he only had one hiccup. He comes by and gets a bronze. Name me a Christian Coleman that he won and then he came by and got another medal. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Name me a Justin Gatlin. Now, if you take out his world championship titles and Olympic titles and stuff, just think of him more recently. He was on his twilight years. He won, okay. And then after that, he was out. He was on the way out. Think of Marcel Jacobs. He got something, he's gone. Think of the other medalists there. Where they at? Are they getting medals year after year? No, it's kind of like a shakeup. Marvin Bracey, I think he just chilled. He got his medal and he been riding that thing high. He been showing his training and everything, but he didn't run not a blessed step this year. Think about it. It's been different people. Even with the champions being different, the medalists have been different. Yet, Fred Kerley, I gotta say, this man has shown up and he has shown us his consistency here. Okay? Fred Kerley, I want to point that out. That's why I say I want to give him his flowers because I think we ain't pointing it out enough. He got second, 9.84, and then now he's gotten bronze. Very interesting because the win for him to get bronze now is 9.81. He's run faster, sprinted faster, shall I say, and then still got a bronze. Not bad, not bad. Congratulations to Fred Kerley. He knows how to show up and really get the job done. Not everybody's going to be winning and getting championships all the time. It is no shame in the game to bring in the hardware. You're still getting medals. It's no shame in the game making finals, but when you can say somebody is as consistent as Fred Kerley is right now, 29 years old, and still got a little bit more juice, he might be able to make one more Olympic Games. He might be able to do one, I would say, of high quality, and then the next one after that, if he is still competing in the sport, it might be kind of shaky. It just depends on how his body is with the age and then the young upstarts. USA The men's side, very, 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 very difficult to make. The women's side is kind of hard and whatnot, but the it kind of fluctuates for the 100. But there you go. Let's look at some of the progression that he's had so far. So he got a 60 meter. Oh, it's showing here that this is the first 60 meters he's done. Very interesting. In 2024. And then 100 meters. Let's just start looking back from 2020. 11. Well, that doesn't really count. The 1049. He goes from 1049 in 2015. And he switches over to basically the 2 and the 400. So you see him basically 45-10. Then when he's made the World Championships team, remember this, 43.70. Okay. Now, unfortunately, he wasn't able to activate that in the World Championship final, which he got 7th. But, hey, 43.70, nothing to slouch at. Then we got a 44.33 2018 off year. So, okay, cool. Then he comes by and preparing for the World Championships in 2019, 43.64. The man was pretty decent. And then he said, you know what? I want to basically switch over to the 1. So he's doing a couple 200s in there. But he went to the 100 and we see his progression. When he said, hey, let's do this 9.84, 9.76, 9.88, 9.81. So he's coming back on the downward period and getting faster. So maybe we see another 9.7 from him later this year at a Diamond League. You know, maybe we see a 9.7. Maybe we see that next year. We're going to see. But this man has been doing pretty dang good. Personal best, let's go over it now. Here, he's a 9.76 personal best athlete, as we went over. 43.64. So decent. Then his best as part of a relay team, 37.38, nothing to freaking slouch at. And that was at the Budapest World Championship final in 2023. All right, 20. The also his personal best, 19.76 in 2021. I thought he was gonna be the 1-2 guy. We're gonna really see how that's gonna pan out for his 100, 200. He's definitely more of a 100 guy, as you can see how competitive it is for him to compete in the 200. But I just wanted to point out Fred Kerley here. His stock value's going up, and then also his Instagram. Look at how serious this man is looking. He's like, yeah, I'm on a mission. People saying it reminds me of Kevin Durant. Look at this. He's got more followers than Noah Lyles does. Noah Lyles doesn't have 1 million yet. He's like at 950 something thousand. Y'all go over and follow everybody here. Here's Fred Kerley, F Kerley 99. Go ahead and give him a follow there. Like I said, talking about the business of sport. If you're somebody that can keep continuously showing up, showing in and showing out, this is the reason why he does have the followers that he has. He has a personality with himself too. He's not a boring guy to come out. He's kind of sort of quiet actually, but he trash talks when he thinks he's on top. He was trash talking a little bit. He's like, man, I want to get the world record. Everybody really wants to do that, and then you kind of look like you got egg on your face if you don't actually win. And I think to a certain extent, he was like, look, let me just quiet this thing up, do what I need to do. So he's keeping it active on his Instagram. It looks like, from an overview, looks like he's being very social on his Instagram. So that's pretty good. That attracts people as it needs to attract. And he's basically just having an Instagram that's like, yo, I got swag. Yeah, he's doing that. The I got swag Instagram. So I'm not going to talk about all of the business there, but it definitely does help out with his sponsorships, his consistency and everything like that with them. He was very, very excited, if y'all notice, in the semis when he finished second. And he was like, it's like a smile lit up over his face. Okay, my rabbit is jumping around. Yeah, so a smile lit up over his face. And he was just like, hey, he was more so excited that he just ran the time, I'm pretty sure. You put a mic to his face and say, hey, you look very, very, very excited from what you just ran. And I'm pretty sure him seeing that 9.8 something, he was just like, yeah. And nobody could say and blame him and say he didn't do his energy right. He ran his butt off. He did very well. Congratulations, Fred Kerley. What do you guys think? Do y'all agree with the assessment that I think he should get his flowers? Because this man has put in the work. And because of the excitement that Noah Lyles has put in the game, and then also Kashane, the challenger that came here, I think that a little bit clouded Fred Kerley. But let's not forget this man, because he was a world champion just 2 seasons ago. And he's able to back up the silver, get a bronze. Yeah, he got downgraded a little bit, but he's able to keep consistently showing up at these championships and getting medals. That is more to say about than anybody else in the field, minus Noah Lyles. I don't think anybody else in the field has been able to get even multiple medals up in this thing. So I'll catch you all on the next one. You've been listening to your host, Nick, where we cover on Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes, performances, and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. I'll catch you guys on the next one.